Hi everybody, it's Crystal. So how's everybody doing today? So today is August 31st, 2020. And I'm going to be doing an unboxing. It's actually half of one I already did a few days ago. So I did an unboxing a few days ago, and I do believe it was my first time ever ordering from the Wool Warehouse out of the UK. Now I will put a link on the screen to that unboxing if you want to see what I got. It came in 4 bags, but 2 came last week, and then the other 2 came today. So what I can tell you about the Wool Warehouse so far is that the shipping on the first 2 bags was like 10 days, and I don't know, these were like 14, maybe 13 or 14. I don't remember when I put that video on, but something like that. And that's probably due to the USPS in the United States. It's kind of slowed down a bit. But anyways, I had to pay shipping on it. Okay, now in my last video, I made a mistake and I just about did not hear the end of it. You know how I heard the same comment from multiple people. I said euros in that video. It's actually gold British pounds, is that right? Is what they use in the UK. I'm sorry, I'm human, I make mistakes, so it's not euros. But I actually took the time today to tell you, figured it all up, what each one will cost individually in US dollars. So on their site, you can have it set up to show you what it costs US dollars, or show you what it costs to whatever place you're shipping to. I don't know how many countries they ship to. You can check it out, but I do know that they ship to the US. So remember, watch the first part of my video, ignore the part where I say euros, and just yeah, ignore that I didn't know what I was talking about. It happens a lot with me. A lot of times I don't know what I'm talking about. I try to, but I make mistakes. I'm only human. So, you guys ready to see the rest of what I got in this order? Now, I did have to pay shipping, like I said, for 4 bags, this size, 4 bags from the UK to the US, I only paid US dollars, $21.30. Now, some people will be like, oh, holy, that's way too much money. It's not. It's not. Trust me. I've shipped to the UK many times during my giveaways. It's not cheap to ship out of the country. When I ship a box of yarn, it's like $80 to $100. I mean, over out of the country. I mean, it is expensive. I consider that an extremely good deal. So I don't complain about shipping costs when places like, you know, have shipping, like Michael's, they want $7.99 or whatever, Hirschner's $14.99, because I know it costs a lot of money to ship stuff, and it costs more than what they're asking. But they probably do get deals on shipping, but whatever, I'll quit talking about shipping. But anyways, I'm going to say that $21 for 4 of these bags from the UK to the US is not, it's cheap, trust me. I ship there, I know what it costs. It's not a pretty sight to hear the price once you hear it. Okay, let's see what's in these bags. I started on a if you watched my last video, I started on a cardigan with some of that yarn. I should have it done soon. So here is the rest of my Wool Warehouse order. Remember, don't forget to check on video number 1 and see what I got, and don't forget to check me out on Instagram, and you can show me what you make, and also if you wear your yarn hauls. I like to look at people's yarn hauls. Take a picture of it, tag me on Instagram, show me what you got. Okay, so they come in these bags, in case you didn't get to see the other one. Wool Warehouse UK. Some people like these bags, they use them over and over. I don't really use them, but okay, so first we'll start out with, like I mentioned in my last video, that I really like King Cole a lot. So this is King Cole Riot Chunky. That's pretty stuff. Sorry about my dog barking. I've never had this before. It reminds me, it's roving style. It reminds me a little bit of Lion Brand Landscapes, but it's fuzzy. See that fuzziness in it? That's a really pretty yarn. Scarfable too. Everybody likes a scarfable yarn. King Cole Riot Chunky. So at Wool Warehouse, I paid $6.50 a ball for this. That's US dollars. I converted it all for everybody, so no one has to do it on their own. Let's read it. Like I said, King Cole Riot Chunky, 100 grams, 145 yards / 134 meters, 30 wool, 70 premium acrylic. I like it. Made in Turkey. So washing instructions are going to be to it says you can wash but lay flat. Nice. No, it says you can wash but dry on cool. That's interesting. The color's pretty. Firefly. I want to make something out of this. That's beautiful, isn't it? Is it showing up? Yes, it's showing up pretty close. Beautiful red and black and yellow and gold. All the pretty colors I like. That's pretty. So I like that a lot. Very nice. I've never had that before. Not that I know of. Or not that I can remember. But it does have a little purple in it too, I guess. A little bit of mauve. But anyways, I got 3 of those. And like I said, they were $6.50 a piece. All matching dye lots, which I don't care about, but some people do. But yes, they all match. I like it. So this next one I got, I actually have had this one before. This is King Cole Corona Chunky. I think this is, I've had this color before, I can't remember. So the King Cole Corona is $4.36 US dollars per ball. It's super, super soft, like super scarfable. I've never said super scarfable before, have I? It's a very, very soft yarn. It's the double S, the super scarfable. I like it. So King Cole Corona Chunky is super scuffable. You can wash and dry. It is 100% premium acrylic, super soft. I keep saying it is really, really soft. 170 yards, 156 meters, 100 grams. Made in Turkey. The color I have here is called Corn Silk. It's gorgeous. Look at that sweater made out of this color on that she's wearing. Although it's knitted. I so love the look of knit, even more than I do crochet, but I cannot knit, so I don't do it. If I want something knitted, I buy it off people on Etsy. That's okay. I like support Etsy sellers. It's so pretty. And no, I don't want to learn either. I have no desire to learn how to knit, but I do like the look of knit. It's beautiful. So I got 3 of those. I'm going to make a hat and a scarf out of that, because it's super soft. I'm being a nerd, I know. I'll stop. Now I got some drops. People ask me about drops all the time. This is Drops Big Delight. I didn't find drops to be a very, I don't know, some of their yarns I seen were kind of expensive, but I don't know. I don't know that much about them. I mean, this is the first time. I might have had drops a couple times, but nothing. Anyways, Drops Big Delight. An exciting feltable wool yarn. Ooh, that does sound exciting, because I love good smell of wool, and I like it to be feltable. That's nice. Made in Europe. That's pretty. It looks different to me. I like it. Let's read about it. So there are 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, 190 meters, or 208 yards, 100% wool. Now you see the variation there in the color. It's a very pretty color too. Color is number 20. Color number 20. I like it. So I got 3 balls of that. So since it's feltable, you definitely don't want to wash and dry it. Well, you definitely don't want to dry it. My recommendation would be hand wash. I hand wash everything I make. So, and lay it out. Whether it be acrylic or wool. That's really pretty. I like the way it variegates itself out like that. I didn't even really notice that in the picture. Super pretty. Super pretty. But it does feel like wool. You know, some wool can be a little bit scratchy. This one might be one of those. But you know what? It would make a great hat or a great sweater that you would want to wear a shirt under it. You can tell it's a roving style. Medium weight, number 4. I haven't even been telling you the weights of these yarns. This one right here, Chunky, is a 5 weight. And this one also is Chunky, which is a 5 weight. Okay, so the Drops Big is $6.05 US dollars per ball. It's very pretty. I like that one too. Nice. Let's move on and see what else I got. I got some more King Cole because I like King Cole. Okay, so King Cole, this is their big value Erin yarn. Isn't that pretty? I love that mustard color. It's gorgeous. It's like a golden mustard. Very, very pretty. King Cole value Erin. So it's a 4-weight yarn and it's got the flex. Machine wash, dry, on cool, 100% premium acrylic. It's nice, 4-weight, soft 4-weight. Approximately 257 yards / 235 meters, 100 grams. Made in Turkey, licensed for King Cole. I love it. Very, very mustardy to me. That's pretty. Pretty. So the King Cole value, Erin, is $3.19. That's US dollars per ball at the wool warehouse at this time. So that is that. I don't know what I'll make with that. It's pretty though. Then I got some more drops in here. I wasn't sure about this. I knew it was going to be little tiny dinky skins or dinky little balls of yarn. So this is the Drops Alaska Unicolor. It's teeny tiny. It is a very wool feeling. Made in Europe. It's 100% wool, 70 meters or 77 yards, 50 grams, 1.8 ounces. It's 4-weight yarn. Color is number 10. Color 10. I forgot to tell you the color on this one was honeysuckle. I forget. I have short-term memory loss. I tell you that. I say that all the time. It's true. I really do. I forget things. It's because my mind's running too fast. Let's see. So all the dye lots match. I have 6 of these. 6 of these Drops Alaskan Unicolor. Drops Alaskan Unicolor. I don't even see it on here. Just a second. Okay, I'm back. So these were $1.44 a piece US. That's not really a bad price, but remember there's only 70 yards here, and it is a 100% wool. Again, it kind of feels like the other drops. Probably one that you would want to make a hat out of, or something that you would want to wear a shirt underneath. That'd be what I would do. Still pretty though. Pretty rad. Okay. I'm gonna open this other pack here, because what I have here goes with, I bought another kit, so part of it's in here. Oh, I see some pretty yarn. The last bag has my invoice in it. That's so funny. I've been looking it up on the internet and stuff, and on my phone trying to get the prices right. It's still in British pounds anyways, so it wouldn't have done me no good. Okay, anyways, let's check it out. So this is a very, very pretty. Definitely my colors. King Cole. I'm addicted to King Cole. I don't know why I keep buying it. King Cole Orbit. Super chunky. Orbit super chunky. Oh, that's so pretty. It's got a pretty label on it too. I love it. It's soft for roving style. It's a super chunky roving. So yeah, that's like in between a 5 and a 6 weight roving style. That's a gorgeous yarn. Make myself a hat out of that. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, the color is called Earth. If I remember right, they had lots of pretty colors in this. I might have to go check them out one more time. It's 80% premium acrylic and 20% wool. It says you can wash, but you need to lay flat to dry. 100 grams, 92 yards, or 85 meters. So made in Turkey. So that has not a lot of yardage, 92 yards, and the orbit is US dollars $4.97, so like $5. But like I mentioned before, King Cole is one of those brands that's not super cheap, but it's not super expensive, so you can't expect it to be super cheap, because it's not a cheaper yarn. It's just like, but I like it a lot. I mean, it's I don't know how to explain it. I like it a lot. This one's super gorgeous. Well, since I only have about 300 yards, that could a super chunky, which is, well, they call it super chunky. I'm going to call it in between a 5 and a 6. That would make me a hat and a scarf, or a hat and a cowl set. I'm always talking about hats. I think it's because it's the only thing I wear. I'm going to start wearing scarves this year. I love this one. So pretty. I'll move on. I know I'm probably grossing some people out. I gross people out with my loving on yarn. Okay. Let's see here. Got a couple cakes in here, I think. What's this? Please do not bend. Is there something in this? I'll have to look at it. And then, okay, so someone was asking about this Dream Catcher yarn by Stylecraft. Well, I have never had it before, but I will tell you my thoughts on it now. It's super pretty. The color is gorgeous. Rainbow. I love rainbows. Roving style, 90% premium acrylic, 10% wool. It's DK, which is a lightweight 3, approximately 435 meters, which is equivalent to 476 yards. Machine wash, tumble dry on cool. Rainbow Dreams is the color that I have here. Rainbow Dreams, made in Turkey. That is a gorgeous yarn. It is roving, so if you're familiar with rovings, I always say it, it does have the tendency to go from thick to thin, but they classify this as a 3 weight, which I would agree with. It's just a normal 3 weight. It's very pretty. The fill is nice. You know, it's premium acrylic. It doesn't have a lot of wool in it, but you can see the fuzzies from the wool. That's a very gorgeous yarn. The Dreamcatcher could have a very not so gorgeous price. I can't remember. What is this? Stylecraft Dreamcatcher, $9.91 per cake. Now, like I said, I'm going to tell you right off, that may seem like a lot. It's almost 500 yards of a very, very well saturated, gorgeous color, roving style, 3-weight yarn. Nice and scarfable. Check out that shawl on there. They had a lot of pretty colors to choose from, but of course I'm always usually drawn to earth tones or rainbows. I don't know why. And style, I don't know much. I don't know if Stylecraft, you guys can tell me, people from the UK, is it like higher end where you come from, or is it lower end, or is it mediocre? I don't know. I mean, I bought it, used it. I just don't know what level it falls in as far as yarn goes. But I think it's worth every penny of it. That's enough to make a beautiful, smaller, well, this big shawl right here that lady's wearing, the asymmetrical set, I just took 2 cakes. So this, I think, would make a very pretty cowl or a shawlette, something like that. It's striped, so if you do color control, you can color control it easy. Very, very pretty. So that person who was asking about this, in my opinion, I bought it off Wool Warehouse. I paid $9.91 US. I pay it again. I think it's gorgeous. But, you know, those pretty colors. I like roving yarns. I don't like that it's so lightweight 3, but it's not a super thin lightweight 3, so I can deal with it. So pretty. It's pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, now this one I think I've had before, and I think I actually bought it again at Moore's because they had a color I wanted at Wool Warehouse, but they were out, so I got it at Moore's. This is a King Cole Curiosity. It's a DK. That's a pretty yarn too, and it's soft too. It's a roving style. See that up close? So, King Cole Curiosity DK, lightweight 3. It is 100% premium acrylic. I can tell it's nice and premium feeling. It's 524 yards or 480 meters, 150 grams. Licensed in Turkey, made for King Cole. Alrighty then. Washing instructions. It can be washed and dried on cool. So this I thought was really reasonable. The Curiosity, well, it's $6.50 a cake. I didn't really think that was too bad. The color I have is called Mulberry. I got a couple of different colors from Moore's that they were out of at the Wool Warehouse, and I don't remember what I paid at Moore's. I don't know if it was more or less than this, but when it gets here, I'll compare them and we'll see. They could have been on sale too. I don't know. I don't remember. But anyways, $6.50 for this. 524 yards of a DK. It's nice. I like it. I would definitely buy it again. I've bought it before, and I bought it again here, and I bought it again at Moore's. So it's super pretty. Striped, easy to color control. Enough there to make you a small shawl again. Scarf and hat set, plenty of that for that, and gloves to go with it, I'm certain. Oh, that's pretty. King Cole Curiosity. I'm about done here. I am just about done. I got a couple more. I got one more from Drops. Holy shoot! That is some soft yarn that I just picked up. It's chain spun. I can tell that it's going to be nice. But I don't know about the price tag of some of this Drops yarn. Okay, that's soft. That's soft. That is like if I knew what a cloud felt like, I would assume, I can only imagine that it feels like this yarn right here. It just so happens that it's called Drops Sky. Very, very pretty yarn. It says super soft and a baby alpaca and merino wool. Oh my goodness, that is such a pretty mustard color. What in the world am I gonna make myself out of this? I better check the yardage before I even think about that. Some of these Drops didn't have a lot of yardage. This one isn't bad though. Okay, so It's 50 grams, 1.8 ounces, 190 meters, or 207 yards. 207 yards. I'm making myself a scarf. It's 74% alpaca, 18% polyamide, and 8% wool. That is so pretty. It's chain spun. You gotta like a chain spun yarn. I absolutely love chain spun. It's my second after roving. As far as how yarns are spun, chain is, oh my goodness. Sorry about that. Let's try to get a closer picture. There we go. See the chain, how it's chain spun. This feels like a cloud. Now the color, if you look closely, you can tell it has a bit of a mix to it. Now it's mainly a mustard color, Dijon mustard color, I would say. But if you look close enough, I don't know if my camera could pick it up, you can see hints of a little bit of green, a little bit of darker orange there, and some little hints of light brown in it. That is a beautiful yarn, and I am not joking. That is a soft yarn. This is a soft yarn, the King Cole Chunky. This one is softer. This feels like, man, this gotta be one of the softest yarns that's come through my fingers in a very, very long time. This Drop Sky. And I've had a lot of yarn come through my hands in quite a while. I mean, some, you know, this is very soft. Not at all itchy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a scarf for me, and I'm gonna wear it because I love this color anyways. It's so pretty. Let's check out the price tag on this bad boy. $605 US. It is worth every single penny of that they want. I'm gonna go on and on about this. Not only is it chain spun, because I love chain spun, not only is the color gorgeous, color number 17, in case you're wondering. I'm not joking. I'm gonna have to bring someone in on this, just so you guys know. I'm gonna set this to the side for a second. I got a couple more to show you. Okay, so this is Stylecraft Starlight. I never had this before. Stylecraft Starlight. So it feels okay. It's 100 grams, 60 cotton, 39 acrylic, and then 1% polyester, and it is an Erin, which is a 4-weight, 200 meters or 219 yards, machine wash, tumble dry on low. The color I have is called a Bergman Blue, made in Turkey. So yeah, it's a cotton acrylic blend with the sparkles through it. So since it's a cotton acrylic blend, it's not bad for a cotton acrylic blend. It's not the softest cotton acrylic blend that I've ever felt in my life, but it's good enough to make a sweater. It's good enough to be scarfable, in my opinion. It's not a bad yarn. So this Stylecraft Light, Stylecraft, Stylecraft Starlight, tongue twister, is $5.89 US each. Would I buy it again for that amount? I like it. It's nice. I feel I can get a better cotton acrylic blend elsewhere for cheaper. But I do like it. It's a nice yarn. Don't get me wrong. I will use it or put it in a giveaway. But I don't know if I'll be a repeat customer on this one. I still like it. Okay, the last thing I got was another Stylecraft kit they had. This one was, maybe this is what it was. I got this mystery envelope. What is it? Is this about my Stylecraft kit? It is. It's about my kit. Okay, so it's Attic 24 Weekend Bag Heat. It's the Heatwave kit. This actually has pattern to make that bag if you want to, out of the colors here. I won't use it. I have no use for it. But I bought it because I like the colors and it was a chunky yarn. So I'll show you the colors real quick of the Stylecraft. So this is the Stylecraft Special Chunky. So this is kind of like the other kit I showed you, except for it's a chunky yarn. So it would be considered a bulky 5. Yep, I agree with that. So it came with 12 balls, I believe. So I have here Spice and I have here Gold. Beautiful, both of my colors. And then I have this very wonderful teal, which is called Teal. Oh, what a surprise. And then I have this one is called Meadow, very appropriate. Oh, this one's a beauty. Copper, my favorite so far. That's pretty. Oh, pomegranate. I like it. I like this kit a lot. No rip labels this time. Oh, it's like I'm in yarn heaven. This one is called a burgundy. I'd say that is just appropriate for that. And this is a nice pretty purple. We'll call this one plum. Very pretty. So this kit of 2, 4, 6, 8. Was it only 8 schemes? Maybe it was only 8. I thought it was 12. Okay, so it was a kit of 8 skeins. Okay, yeah, 8. And they're all bulky 5 weights. Did I read about it? 100% premium acrylic. It's a nice soft acrylic. It's like the Stylecraft DK that came in my last kit. Only this one's the 5 weight. Machine wash, cool, dry, made in Turkey. What's the yardage? Approximately 144 meters, 157 yards. Yeah, I like it. I love this copper color and this mustard color and this pumpkin. Well, spice. I don't know. This pink's got me going on too, and this teal. This burgundy, super beautiful. I can't get past this meadow either. I don't know. This purple kind of just matches. It all blends together. So all these together came in a kit. This is their weekend bag Heatwave kit. And it was $20.66 US for these 8 balls of Stylecraft yarn. Now this is, like I said, it's a nice soft acrylic. This is a chunky weight yarn. So I like it a lot. I like this one better than my last kit. I do like my last kit, but my last kit was DK. 3 weight. Not a huge fan of that. But I liked it. But I like this one too. It's beautiful. So that is my unboxing from Wool Warehouse. Final thoughts. Stay for my final thoughts. I like the Wool Warehouse. You probably noticed. And they have a lot of yarns that I have not tried, not used, not heard of. Super cool. Thank you, Josh, again, for telling me about them and forcing me to buy from them. No, that's a joke. That's a joke. He did not force me. You know, no one ever has to force Bagoday to buy yarn. I love every single thing that I got. I would repurchase everything that I got. Probably not the Starlight. It's not that I don't like it. It's just like I said, I feel like I can get a cotton acrylic blend elsewhere that's a little softer than that one. But there are a few stars of the show. I don't know. There's a lot of stars of the show. I like it all. I mean, the color of this one is gorgeous. And the rovingness of it. That's a beautiful yarn. They're all so pretty. You know why? I don't know if I could pick my favorite right now. Out of all that I bought, because it's hard for me. I like a lot of that I got from Wool Warehouse. There's like none that I really didn't like. I had a very good experience with them. I did email them and ask them about my order, how they came late and everything. They promptly emailed me back, and they were really kind and everything. So nothing bad to say about them. I will order from them again, but I'm gonna, if I had to choose, you know, you just had me in a corner and I had to pick a yarn, this one steals the show. Drops Sky. If you got this, trust me, you would not regret the way it feels. You would want to wrap yourself up in a blanket. Now, I probably wouldn't recommend making a blanket out of it because it would probably cost a lot of money. I don't know. Maybe not. It is a 4-weight. 642, 200 yards. Yeah, you know, it might end up costing some money. Sweater maybe be a lot cheaper than a blanket, but my gosh, that would be so pretty. Oh, that would be pretty. So I found an innocent bystander just on a street corner, and I wanted him to test this yarn for me. Hey, come in here, innocent bystander. Tell me your name. What is it? What's your name? Frank. Oh my gosh, it's Frank. Tell me, Frank, though, that they would love the feel of this yarn.
You guys might love the feel of this yarn. Let me see.
Squish it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's it feel like to you?
A cloud.
That's what I said. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is beautiful.
That's
super soft.
That is super soft yarn. Nice. I told her that some of the softest yarn that's ran through my fingers in a long time. And it just so happens it's called Sky.
Sky Drops. Wow. That's nice.
It's beautiful. I knew that innocent bystander that I just picked up off the street corner would think the same thing.
I was perfect for this job.
You were. Perfect.
Clouds.
Thank you.
Think about it.
Hey,
Very
I'll throw a couple bucks out there for you. Thanks.
Thanks. I can't accept gratuities.
Oh, you don't accept gratuities? Good. I'll keep my money. Thanks everybody for watching. No, this is really everything I got. I really like. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram. If you do yarn, show me all your yarn stuff. Anything yarn related, I want to see it. Knitting, crochet, yarn in general. Anything I want to see it. Tag #Bagoday crochet, and I will see it on Instagram. I love to look at yarn and yarn projects. I can't get enough. So yes, I do love the Wool Warehouse. I will be purchasing from them again. I might have to get some more of this in another color. Or some more of it. No, I'm going to make myself a scarf. But man, a sweater would be pretty out of that. I'll think about it. Anyway, so you guys wait for my next tutorial. If you didn't see my first unboxing of what the rest of this was, remember there's a link below. Oh, sorry, in the description box for that. And I'm making a cardigan right now out of some beautiful James C. Brett yarn that I got from the Wool Warehouse on my other half of this order. So that should be done soon, hopefully. So I will see you guys on my next video. As always, I always appreciate you taking time out of your day to come and spend it with me, because I know I can be weird, but I do appreciate everybody. You know I love you all. And I'll see you on my next video. Please stay safe. It's scary out there sometimes. Bye-bye, everybody.